Ernest Faber, welkom bij Adelaide United. Jongen, how gaat het?
Gaat goed, gaat goed. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Adelaide United. You're here for a club visit for 1 week before you start in July as our new technical director. Ernest, as my first question, why have you come to Adelaide United?
Well, I come to Adelaide United to share my knowledge about developing young talents, could be players as coaches as well. I was here with, for our partnership with PSV Eindhoven, and yes, from the first moment, it feels like the same club as FC Eindhoven. You are a people's club, we are a family, so felt like coming into a family, and okay, they asked me to come and to help for football development, so that's the reason I'm here now.
And when your job does start in July, what is your day-to-day roles, and how will your working relationship be with the football department and with Marius, our head of football?
It's just sharing my knowledge, but also like a cooperation. It's similar like I did in Eindhoven. That time I did academy director, then you was kind of manager who was guiding the football development. You help the players, you help the coaches, you help the strategy for playing football, the way of playing, the way of working, the way of developing. Still, there are very good programs. You just put it together, restructure it, and then makes new programs for the coming years.
What's your style of playing? Are you going to be bringing a style that you would like the club to see play, or are you coming in to adjust how we're currently playing the game?
No, you are a people's club, and you do a lot of things for the fans. So you also, where you are in the world, playing for the fans. So we like to play the way of football, we like the audience likes, the people like, the fans like, but also the way the players like, because together with Marius, we're searching and creating a nice team, so that can call and stuff, the way of playing he likes to do, we are planning for the future.
You visited the club in January.
Yeah.
Tell us about that trip and what stood out for you from a culture point of view. What did you like about the club when you visited earlier this year?
Well, the warm welcome is a little bit like south of Holland. South of Australia is a little bit similar values into the club. But I told you that the family, your people's club, the support, the openness, the transparency. So a lot of things were just the same, only the big difference was the weather. But then the mentality, the unity, the support, the energy to develop, I think that's the most things we saw here. And then we were looking to the partnership to share the knowledge. You cannot change Adelaide because this is different. Adelaide is Adelaide, and then there's all your main core values. Many potential here, many good young players. I saw some youth teams. So all the things I was mentioning, yes, altogether was surprised me very positive. So that's also the reason I'm sitting here. I'm excited to join the Adelaide United FC.
Well, we're very happy to have you. Yeah. Ernest, now let's talk about you, which I'm sure you would like to talk about. You've had a magnificent career on the field and in the coaching environment too. Yes. For our fans that don't have the knowledge of your experiences, talk to us about your journey.
No, my journey started in 1971. I was then born, 52. I'm married with Chrissy, she's also coming and joining me in Adelaide. I have a son of 24. Was playing with FC Eindhoven. He's now coach for FC Eindhoven. I have a daughter of 26. She will stay in Eindhoven. But then I joined the PSV in 1984 as a player. I did till 2004. I played every team in our club, every youth team, every first team, senior team. Then in 2004 I had to stop. I had bad Achilles, so then I became a coach, and then as a coach I did every team also, from the youth department, from the academy, up till the first team, up till academy director, and then we're sitting now here. So my experience is I did everything in the club, as a player, As a coach, I played every competition in Holland and Europe, but I also did as a coach. I was assisted by the national team. I was head coach from PSV. I was some head coach from Groningen and NEC and FC Eindhoven. So my life experience of 40 years football, 20 years of player, 20 years as a coach, but more than a coach. I'm more a specialist in developing young players, young coaches, but not only coaches and players, but also people around in your organization. Football is more, and PSV is more than only the players and the pitches. You should see it as a unity, as a family, as a people's club. So this is my specialty, the long 40 years now already. And so I did everything as possible, only as a common director and technical director in Eindhoven, but also that I see the roles are changing very quickly.
You're known as Mr PSV in Eindhoven.
Yeah.
How do you plan to bring that same level of dedication and passion to our club?
Yeah, for me, it's easy. It's just the way of living. I think like that. I do everything with my heart.
Yeah.
So I saw the movie with the 20th anniversary of the club. If it's not coming from here, then it's like a theater. For me, it's just easier. The way I live, I breathe, I speak has to be passionate, has to be from the heart, has to be honest, transparency, but also I put a lot of energy and effort already all my life. And that's what I found here as well. So that connection was already made in January, and I tried to build it up the coming years.
Talk to us about your knowledge of Adelaide United and the A-League as a whole, and what will your biggest challenge be when you get here?
Well, I had some experience with a lot of good players from Australia into PSV. They told me about the A-League. It's a close league. There's a lot of young players who get the chance to put into the first team. It's like similar we have in Holland in the second leagues. So there's a great potential environment for young players to bring them in. So they're already thinking in development. It's a close competition, so that's easy to play the way of football. You can entertain your fans. Show them your skills, show them the attacking way of football. We want to be dominant on the pitch. We like to show the young players who are around Adelaide joining us for Adelaide. So for me, a great potential to create and to develop, but also to have success together with the fans.
You won't necessarily just be working with the club. You aim to be working with coaches in South Australia and working in the community. That's something you're passionate about?
Yes, that's the job I'm now doing in Holland as well. Holland is not so big, but it's not only PSV Eindhoven, it's also working together in the whole of the Netherlands. Always the strength is the unity. So also for Australia, we need a good and strong competition, not only for the first teams, but also for the youth departments. The stronger the competition, and the philosophy we have is, and I have, is we play the best with the best, against the best, in the best circumstances. So if you can create that, not only here in Adelaide, but also around you, all Australia, then you will see, and that's my experience at 40 years of PSV, then you will see that the players become much better than they do now.
This week, have you had any interaction with Carl, Airton, Adrian about plans? Obviously, you can't talk to us too much about those, but what interactions have you had with our football department so far?
Yeah, this week is just the meetings to share the information for the team, for the squad, for the coming program of the coming period. They were in Holland as well, and our club, so we share that things. We're looking to the players, we're looking to the future, what's coming, staff members. So it's now the time to do this week, and then we will see what we're going to do for the future.
Beautiful. And just lastly, Ernest, have you got a message to our fans who are eagerly awaiting to meet you when you start in July?
Yeah, dear fans, thank you very much for your first meeting. You were open. I could join you behind the goal. You were friendly, open. I like you very much. the passion, you think with the heart, the same with me. I hope to join you very soon, that we go for lovely games, we go for lovely successes, and hope to meet you very soon in real. So thank you very much.
Dankjewel Ernest.
Alsjeblieft.
Tot later.
Tot later.